Hello and welcome back to Collection Log Completionist, the series where I attempt to fill in as many collection log slots in old school RuneScape as possible. In this video, I dipped into Altscape and try to make enough money to afford a few gear upgrades before the new raid drops. I hope you all enjoy. So if I want to get full Torva before Raids 3 comes out, I need to make about 700 million gold since full Torva costs about $1 billion, and I have about 300 mil in cash in the bank right now. Of course, if it gets close to coming out, I could sell some of the gear that I don't think will be super useful in Raids 3 and afford it, but it would be nice to keep all of my gear. So will I be able to make 700 mil in just a couple weeks? Probably not, but you never know. So the first thing I want to do is go over to Revenants. We are a bit unlucky at Revs overall with the loot that we've gotten. These totems are both from the Rev boss where it's a guaranteed drop. So in just over 3,000 kills, mostly skulls, I've only gotten 2 drops. A little depressing, but maybe we can turn that around today. Oh, what? Okay, we actually got a totem, but it's the 1 mil one that I've already gotten. But hey, that's still 1 million gold. So I'm going to bank after this kill here because that is awesome. Oh, this guy is back. This is a guy that has been crashing me for like the past 10 minutes or so. I don't really know what he's doing. I attacked him a second ago and he teleported, so I guess I'll just attack him again and see if he Oh, he's fighting back now. He's fighting back. Oh, he's putting on this. Okay, watch. This could be juicy. Wait, put this on. Switch over to here. Ice barrage. Probably just teleport away since there's another dude here. Okay, well, I've been attacked like every single 2 or 3 minutes for the past like 20 minutes. We're not really getting anything done at the Rev Cave, but we did manage to make just about 3.5 mil in that short amount of time we were there. Still good money, I just think I'm going to come back later. A real quick thank you to the sponsor of this video, Hero Wars, which is an old school style game where you can collect characters, level them up, and equip them with amazing gear. Download the game using the QR code on screen or use the link in the description. Thank you so much once again to Hero Wars for sponsoring this video. Okay, so now I'm going to be actually making some really good money. You might be like, Shelby, why are you trading over 100 million gold worth of stuff to Dabe? And actually, Dabe is letting me borrow this account for a little while, unlocking RS. He did a series on this. If you want to go check that out, I highly recommend it. It was a good video series. But basically, I'm going to be doloing some bosses, and that means exactly what it sounds like, duo, solo. So I'm going to be doing a boss on 2 accounts. This account right here will be the tank, basically. It'll still be dealing damage since Din's is actually a pretty decent melee weapon, especially against bigger bosses, and they will be super tanky, taking as much damage as they could soak in while I sit in the corner and shoot it with another weapon. So the first boss I want to do is General Garador. I'm going to have the Bofa max range set up so I can DPS as quickly as possible while he tanks. Somebody just is dropping stuff here at the Grand Exchange right now. Can I get this? I just got a Berserker necklace. What? Oh, Amulet of Fury. Wait, right here maybe? What is happening right now? What? Okay, how much even is a Berserker necklace right now? How much money did I just make? 2 mil? Okay. All right, let's just take that cheeky 2 million gold real quick. Anyways, what I was saying is, yeah, I'll be able to DPS Bandos down while the other account is tanking, so I'll be able to kill it quickly and a little bit more low effort. And let's see how many kills per hour we can get, and it should be an insane amount of money because of how fast it should be. So here we are, ready to go in to my first time ever doloing a boss. Will it go great? Will it go horribly? Honestly, I will probably die a couple times, especially since I'm using Lunars to use like potion sharing spells. I've never done this before in my life. I have no idea how these work, if I'm being honest, but we're going to try and figure it out, and once I get this down, maybe I'll explain this a little bit. I'll definitely link a guide in the description because I won't know how to explain all this. I'm not that good at it yet. Oh, hey, looky there, a God Sword Shard 2. We're only like 3 kills in right now, and we've already gotten a God Sword Shard. It's 180k, I'll take it. Well, what do we have here? Another God Sword Shard 1. That's cute, I guess. It's something. We're on our way to make a God Sword. It is a different one, so if we just get the God Sword Shard 3, we'll have basically constructed a whole God Sword, minus the hilt. First trip done. I took out, let me count this up, 48 Bandos in 1 trip, and I could have kept going, but it is like really late and I'm about to go to bed, so probably could get like 60 kills in a trip. Definitely not bad. The only problem I see is I got 42 Bandos kills and the alt got 14. It's getting a lot of kills, which does kind of suck, but I think that it averages out to me getting about the same kills per hour that I was getting doing this solo with the Bofa, but with the added effect of getting maybe 25 to 30% more kills per hour, which means more money, which is nice. I didn't get any uniques, though, besides these God Sword Shards. But hey, it's something. Maybe tomorrow we'll get some Bandos items. There we go, our first drop, obviously the best drop, the Bandosian boots, 232,000 gold added to the collection. That's pretty quick. We're like under 100 kills in or something like that. So yeah, I'm pretty happy that we got something. They look cool. Also, we passed over 1,100 kill count at General Garage Door. Here we go, 1,200 kill count at Bandos, and me being the absolute genius that I am of RuneScape, I have discovered a method to ensure that my main account gets all of the kills. Basically, during some parts of the kill, I just walk under Bandos on the alt so that my main has more time to attack than the alt does. I have gotten every single kill basically for the last long time, except for this one. We don't talk about that one. So it's super successful. It definitely works. And yeah, 1,200 kill count. That means I've done like almost 200 kills here during this session. Yes, check it out. We got the drop, a long bone. Now, of course, I'm going to look into this and see if it's more common from General Garador because I made that mistake before, but I don't think it is. So I think the longbone's more rare than an actual drop, so we just got blessed by Garador's longbone. Well, I think I'm going to end that adventure at 1215 kill count. It was fun for a while. We did like probably 250 kills. I did about 250 kills between both accounts. And honestly, General Garador is one of the most boring bosses in the game, no matter what you're doing, so I'm ready to move on from here. Let's go do something else. I'll try and think up some other bosses that are pretty good when you have a second account going. And do I have a Slayer task? I feel like it's going to be Hydra. It's Hydra. And now I'm going to be doing a CM run with some buds, and we'll see if we can clear that time. I mean, they're very good at CM, so we obviously will clear the time. But I'm going to pretend there's a little drama to it, and pretend that I'm actually good at this to boost my ego. And there we go. The raid is done. I obviously carried the team. Shout out to these guys for coming along to be carried by me, obviously. I'm very good at challenge modes. And there's the elite task done. And now for something completely out of left field that you probably didn't expect. And honestly, neither did I. But I did some Soul Wars boosting. And how you do that basically is you get your second account. And instead of going into the main Soul Wars game, you go into the clan section here. And you just 1v1 yourself and do a specific amount of things that allow you to get 19 zeal per game. The games take just under 3 minutes, and you can get, like I said, 19. So you actually end up getting 380 zeal per hour, which is absolutely insane. Compared to regular Soul Wars, that is much, much faster. And of course, I'm going to be spending all of this on the crates for the pet. And I don't remember how many crates I've opened so far. Does it say it anywhere in here? It probably says it when you're opening them. But yeah, I have enough points to buy 66 of them. I boosted 2,000 points so far. So let's buy 66 Soul Wars crates, open them up. Do they stack now? Did they make it so they stack? Or is it still like, yeah, no, it's there. Okay. Okay, there we go. We have 66 crates, and I believe the chance for the pet is 1 in 400 per crate, plus the regular loot is actually pretty decent, so I hope I can open 10 per thing. As you can see, not bad at all, and the level requirements to boost this, by the way, are mind-boggling. You only need 500 total, and I believe 40 combat, and look at this. Look at this. You can get more than 10 of these per hour. So basically, on a nearly fresh account, you could get all of this loot in under an hour. You just have to get up to, like I said, 40 combat, 500 total, which is not very hard nowadays. And I'm just waiting to see that collection log pop up. Come on, I'd love to get the pet. Although, it's really, really fast doing this method, so I don't mind if we do end up going a little dry on it, because it's not a big deal. You do get some junk loot, like literally bones, and I think you can get cabbages from it too. But most of the loot is pretty nice. I mean, look at it, especially on a new iron, 10,000 pure essence. That is so unbelievable. I cannot believe this loot table exists. There's our fabled cabbage. Very, very lucky. And I do not see a counter. Oh, no, there's totally a counter on the collection log page. All right, we'll check how many we've opened after these last 6 here. Let's go. Come on, baby. Give me the pet. And never lucky. I'm not the luckiest with crates and chests on this account, but that's okay. Not that I'm dry on this or anything. It's just how it goes. So we've opened 116. We're just over a fourth of the way to the pet rate, and we made probably 6.6 or 7 mil, judging by the average value of one of these crates. And I did all of these points in just one day. So I think in the future, I'm going to keep doing this. Maybe do like random openings of 50 or 100 of these until we get the pet. And based on how much time it takes to do this, this is actually one of the fastest pets in the game, mind-blowingly. Also, I'll put a guide up in the description on how to do this method. Next thing this whole alt thing will be useful for is what I'm doing now, and that's Callisto. Not for the reason you may think, actually. So I originally thought maybe I'll be able to dolo some of the wilderness bosses, but honestly with Callisto, one of the biggest time sinks is simply just luring it back into the safe spot. It genuinely takes several minutes worth of time. Also, that is not a safe spot from the spiders. Oh no, how far away do I have to walk? Okay, here we go. It takes seriously about 30 seconds for it to respawn, and then just over 30 seconds to lure it back into the safe spot. However, if I have an alternate account, I can simply hop to another world, lure Callisto back to the safe spot, hop worlds, and boom, I'm ready to start the kill again. So that literally eliminates 1 minute worth of time that I would normally spend every single Callisto kill. So there it is, already pre-lured. Run over and start attacking it. Now, also on the alt, I use the spell called Vulnerability, which lowers its defense by 10%, which should speed up these kills a little bit also. Plus, I think if you use a Tome of Water, it actually lowers it by 15% instead, so I really need to go buy one of those. And the first Divine Super Combat is about to run out, which means I've been here for about 20 minutes. And this will be our 11th Callisto kill, which might not sound like a lot because most of the other wildy activities get a lot of kill count per hour. But I promise you, 30 kills per hour at Callisto is very fast. I think being solo, I was getting like 18 kills per hour or something. And this should speed up a tiny bit more when I get the Tome of Water. And I was thinking about maybe giving the alt a weapon as well. But honestly, most of the time I'm about to finish killing this before I get it lured on the other account anyway. So probably not. So 30 kills per hour with an alt. I think that is a significant improvement. Well, that went really well for like an hour or so until I realized that it is Sunday right now. So, nah, you don't want to be out in the wilderness on Sunday. My the alt, the scouting account or the luring account, whatever, it got killed, and I saw like 4 PKers try to get me within like 10 minutes. So we'll wait till tomorrow to do more Callisto. I totally forgot up until this moment that I was AFKing Mithril Dragons a week or so ago, and I have 11 curved bones, so we might as well use these and see if we can get lucky and nab a dragon full helm. God, it takes so long to get these. It is seriously like 1 to 2 curved bones an hour. The 2 is if you're quite lucky, and then you just end up getting stuff like this. So we're at 68 on the tracker so far. I really wish that I knew how many I did before the tracker. So probably around 100. I didn't do too many, and I think it's 1 in 256. Let's see if we get lucky. And we are down to the wire. The last chewed bone is going to put us at 78 chewed bones used so far. Come on. This is the one place that I say this all the time, I swear. This is a place that I would really love to go under raid on because, man, killing Mithril Dragons is a slog. But will we get lucky? We got so lucky. The super attack mix. We got 3 of those. It's going to be so useful for killing Mithril Dragons, and as is tradition, we will price check this 10+ hour adventure I went on. We got ourselves 16,250 GP. Now, when you account for the amount of Sanguinesti staff charges I used, we lost a lot of money. And now for the moment you've all been waiting for. That's right, the return of the Eternal Glory grind. I went ahead and bought 10,000 uncharged glories. I traded half of them over to the alt, and I'm going to be running with both of them to the Wilderness Altar, charging them on my main, trading the alt, you know, throwing the other inventory back, charging those, and then running to the bank. So it won't be twice as fast because of me having to manually do both trades and because the other account does not have the Wilderness Sword 4, but it should be a significant amount faster than doing it by myself. So we're going to charge these 10,000 and see how many we can get. For the uninitiated, I am about 75, maybe 80,000 glories into charging for this, and the drop rate is 1 in 25,000. So we're like 3x the drop rate. It is very painful. And now you might be asking, how much money will you be making from this? Well, an uncharged glory currently costs just over 12,000 gold, and a 6 charge glory costs 11,500. So we're going to be losing about 600 gold per glory. Times that by 10,000, and we will be losing, I believe, that is a spicy 6 million gold from charging these glories. However, the Eternal Glory is 55 million gold, so if we do get that, we will make a pretty penny. So pray for me, please. Okay, it has been 1 hour of charging glories, and we can now see the results. Let me bust out my calculator for some accurate results. We charged 1,730 on the main, plus about 800 on the alt. So that's 2,500 in total, which is really not too bad. I think before, when I was doing this by myself, I'd get like 1,600 an hour. So that's 900 extra glories per hour. It means we're losing money even faster than before, which is fantastic. So I guess I'll go ahead and charge the rest of these glories if I can find the patience for it, and then we'll be 10,000 glories drier. Just a little bit of advice for anybody who's out in the wilderness. Whenever you get attacked by somebody that's kind of toxic, you know, the type that might use mean words to you, or maybe some words that are no-no words, well, what you can do is accidentally hold down the shift key on your keyboard. And if you click all the stuff in your inventory, it'll fall on the ground, and it won't go into their bank key, unfortunately. So they will have to stand there and click on the ground for about 45 seconds. Just a thing you might do. Okie dokie, folks. Here's the last inventory, and then one inventory from the alt. And that is 10,000 glories charged. Very fun activity. I got PK'd 2 times. Every other time I managed to escape. And never lucky, no eternal glory for me. So we're now up to about 85,000. That's probably a little lowballing it, because I didn't want to go too crazy with my estimations. But also, you do charge the one that you wear, so it's probably a little bit higher. Anyways, I threw it into the dry calculator, and it seems there is a 96.6% chance of me having gotten the drop by now. So we are one of the very lucky 3% of people that goes dry, on the Eternal Glory. So, fun times. Nope, one more chance. I had a couple random charges on some glories in the bank and on the alt. This could be it. It's not it. All right, drum roll. How much money did we lose? I bought these glories for like probably 12,500 on average each, and we're gonna be selling the ones that I had left after getting PK'd for, how much is it? I can't see how much it was each. 11,200 coins. So we lost on average 1,500 gold per glory times 10,000. That's 15 million gold. We just lost 15 million gold. All right, that's fine. Everything's fine. It's only a minor hit to the bank account on the way to Torva. Okay, I can feel it. The motivation to actually do Hydra has returned to my body. It's flowing through my veins, and so now we're going to go ahead and get up to that beautiful 3,000 kill count to hit the pet rate. Will we get the pet? I don't know, but if we do, if we don't, we will still be making money. Please press like and subscribe. Ooh, check it out. We actually got a unique, a Hydra's Heart at 29.35. Now, I might be wrong, but I think this actually finishes up a ring for us. 666. It does. Sorry, not to offend those sensitive to the devil's numbers. But yeah, we got a brimstone ring to make after this trip, which I think is like 5 million gold. And here we go. Let's assemble all the pieces together. Yes, I do. I don't really know why there's even a confirmation message. Is there any reason to have the individual pieces? Probably not. So there we go. Brimstone ring is under 4 million gold. That's a little depressing, honestly. It makes sense because, I mean, it doesn't degrade or anything, and an insane amount of people kill Hydra. But man, I wish they'd go back to certain boss drops, like maybe this one and like the occult necklace, and give them some reason to be taken out of the game. I know they have the GE tax, but I mean, it would be nice if these kind of items were worth a little bit more, just saying. And here we go. This is it, folks. The big 3,000 kills at Hydra. That's kind of stupid, man. I really play this game too much. Anyways, yeah, 3,000 kill count at Hydra. That is the pet rate. And now here it comes. Every 100 kills, I make a clip going, oh man, when are we getting the pet? We're dry. Wine, wine, wine. Nah, but for real, this boss craps out money. If there is any place to go dry, it is Hydra. It is disgusting. I'm just kidding. That's copium. I would really like this pet, please. If you're listening, anybody, if you can hack into the servers, make it a guaranteed drop for me or something. Well, would you look at that, where there is another piece of the brimstone ring, the Hydra's Eye. Pretty cool. 3,024 kill count. This trip right here, we have almost a mil in Alks in like, I don't know, we've probably been here like 50 minutes or something, but still, I love this boss. I mean, I hate this boss, but I like the loot that I get from this boss. So not even including the Hydra's Eye or the brimstone ring we got, that is a 3.75 million gold trip at Hydra. If you include the eye, which is probably about 1.2 mil, that's a 5 million gold trip without any of the super expensive uniques. Nice. Wait, no way, we got a Hydra's Claw. Yes, that's exactly what I needed to boost my day up a little bit. Thank you to everyone in the CC for the grats. Oh, yes, that's 62 million gold just about. That is so good. That is going to help us a lot with getting a piece of Torva. It's actually August 22nd right now when I'm recording this. I've had so much stuff going on in real life that I've barely had any time to play RuneScape. And so this is great, man. This is my 4th Hydra's Claw, I think, in, what are we at, 3,083 kill count. Oh, that is so fantastic. I cannot wait to finish this task and go and sell this and see the big old cash stack. Oh, and then back to back into 47 Onyx Bolts. That's actually the first Onyx Bolts drop we've had this entire Hydra task, so I'll take it. Here we go, last kill, and we get ourselves more dragon bones. Very nice. All right, that was a pretty successful Hydra task, if you ask me. You know, we can drop a Rada's Blessing for a Hydra bone, too, just to get a little bit of extra money. Now, let's open up the loot tracker. How much gold did we make this Hydra task? Just about 80 million gold, according to the tracker, although I don't know, is that accurate? No, this thing's worth 62 mil, but the tracker says that it is 58, so let's add another 4 mil onto that. Like 84 million gold in one task. That is really not too bad in my opinion. Ah, it said it's worth 58 million gold because it's worth 58 million gold. That sucks. And it sold for exactly 58 mil. It's kind of crashing right now. It had a big price rise recently, and then now it's back down to where it was before, basically at 58 mil. So I'll take it. That is still very good money. And I also sold off a bunch of the other loot in our bank, and we have nearly 400 mil, 364.5 mil. So we need like 36 million more gold. Actually a little bit more than that because Torva is like 420 mil each now, but we're closing in. And if we get to 400 million gold, we could probably just sell our Bandos chestplate because these things are worth a good bit now. Yeah, 28 mil, and that should cover the rest of the cost. So 36 more mil to go. Let's do it. All right, I've got it. I know how to make 100 mil or so really quickly. We're just going to open up these clue caskets and get a very expensive piece of third age really quickly. It's probably in the elites. The elite caskets are always so good. Master clue. That's what we've been waiting for. And it's done. One more elite casket to open. There we go. We did it. And we get the double U-Seed Summer Pie Ancient Blessing. Absolutely legendary. Now I'm going to do something a bit controversial. I said I was going to save up 100 masters, but I really want to get this Torva plate. TOA comes out tomorrow, and I need like 36 million more gold. So let's see if we can get that from these 21 masters. We're also going to open up these 2 mystery boxes because why not? We could get the stale baguette. We got 1 cabbage. That's awesome. All right, time to do the master clues. Let's look at the master clue log for those of you who don't religiously follow my clue collection. I really hope nobody does that. We have 27 out of 49, 350 master clues completed. And yeah, just look at that. No Godsword ornament kits except for Saradomin, and we've gotten 3 of them. So let's see if we could change that this time. That would be awesome. Also, mimics, very welcome. I'm really just looking for big money clue scrolls, and they are a little disappointing so far, but there's a first mimic. That's all that matters. That was a really nice kill. 22 seconds on my 22nd mimic kill. Can we also just ask why there is no personal best time at the mimic? I feel like this would be one of the best places in the game for it to be. Let's open up our mimic chest. We got 25 wines of Zammy. Yay. Okay, 16 more masters to go. Anything could happen. We might even see 1 unique item. Yes, a Hosidius hood. I believe that's my 5th one or something like that. You'll love to see it, folks. I think I'm still missing 2 of the hoods, though, for real. So it's a little bit disappointing to see another one of those 50 purple sweets in 1 clue. Those were 700,000 gold. Good God, that is beautiful. We are down to under 10 master clues now. The Hosidius hood is the only master clue unique we've seen so far. I'm pretty sure uniques are not that rare for masters, but you know, we'll take what we can get, I guess. Lots of money in some of these clues, but oh my God, we are about to have opened 21 masters and have only seen a Hosidius hood. Really? Oh, no, we got the old demon mask, another dupe, unfortunately, and the last master. Oh my goodness. That was dark. That was a dark clue opening. No, it's my 6th Hosidius hood, my bad, and my 6th old demon mask, so master clues, everybody. Ah, yes, and according to the loot tracker, we made 7.3 million gold from those masters, so about average value, honestly. Not too bad. Alright, so I sold a bunch of random junk that I found around the bank. Not the cosmic runes, don't worry, they're intact. But just like some of the implings I had that I wasn't using. Just random loot that took me like 5 minutes to scroll through all these messy tabs to find. But we have 409 mil, and I just sold our Bandos chestplate, so I think we should be able to afford our first piece of Torva. I'm just going to go for the plate body, I guess. They all give the same exact defense buff to the other pieces. You know, I think it each increases by the same amount when compared to Bandos. And of course, the strength bonus goes up by +2 no matter which piece you get, so I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter which piece I buy. But I'm just going to go for the plate body because it's the most iconic. So, will this just insta-buy at this price? No. I was just killing some Zulrah to kill some time while we waited for it. And it's here. The Torva plate body. Yes, we can get rid of the Bandos chest plate. And there it... Oh, I already had a placeholder for it. Whoops. And there we go. Let's take all this off and put on our best melee gear now. Here we go, we've got it all out, and honestly, this looks not as bad as I thought it would, but still not very great. I mean, the Slayer helm makes it look a little bit decent. Let's throw on the Nezzy and see how it looks. Yeah, it would definitely look a lot better if we had the Torva plate legs as well, so that's the goal in the near future, is to get that. But there's 1 out of 3 pieces of Torva achieved. Once TOA drops, hopefully we can play some of that. We'll find a raiding party and maybe get lucky on a drop. If we do, and we split it, obviously it'd be very easy to afford Torva after that. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, 1 piece of Torva. The gold stack is dead, but we have a piece of Torva. And so I think I'm going to end the video off here. Thank you all so much for watching, and thank you everybody who presses the fun little buttons below, like the like button, the bell, and comments, snarky things. I appreciate you all very much. And in the next video, hopefully we'll have some fun at the new raid. Hopefully everybody is feeling kind and will take a humble noob such as myself along for the adventure. And maybe we can get a drop, which would be super awesome. All of the new gear looks amazing, and I cannot wait to get my hands on it. It's really funny how I'm struggling to afford 1 Torva piece, and all this new insane best in slot gear is about to come out. So we are going to have to make a ton of money if we ever want to stop looking like an absolute pleb. Thank you all so much again, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.